Alright, so we were able to get past everything.
Guys?
And I made some friends. This is Dery Jude.
What's up, guys?
Dery Jude. Jude. I forgot where you're from. Where are you from? China. He's Chinese. He's helping me out translate. He knows a lot of Russian. But first mission was get past Border Patrol without an issue. And technically, I got through without a problem. And now I can officially say, привет, как дела? See, learning my Russians, I'm doing pretty good. And I'm pretty happy. So this is the start of a long trip. So definitely going to be an interesting series. And let's see what we can get into. We already know what we want, but let's see if we could actually get to all the places we want, which is Moscow, Chechnya, and Dagestan. But for now, just happy I got through. That's a big relief. Nobody got arrested here. Yeah, so we're good, guys. Mission accomplished. First challenge was to get in here, and like I said, I bet that I was gonna be welcomed with open arms. Wasn't open arms, but I was still welcome. So everybody's been really cool. All the Russians were really nice. The border patrol officers were really sweet. Everybody's kind of laughing, talking, smiling, and now I'm smiling. So now we're gonna see with Drew what we're gonna do. Not even trying to rhyme, but it's that time. And I'm trying to get down to the center of the city, and yeah, check things out to see where we can find our hotel.
Эй, фамилия Змей. Слушай, а мы поспорили с Хамелем на миллион. Кто из нас выпустит первым альбом, я или он? Это тебе не пустой разговор об НЛО. И если взялся что-то делать, следи за метлой. Этот спор нам обоим дорог, как за Джей Ло. Будет тяжело, все равно, что сытым лечь на живот. Вечно живет во мне страсть бить прям в лоб. А тут еще нацелен я срубить бабло. Но вот облом, никто из нас на износ не смог поработать даже за приличный лавандос. И вот мы вдвоем придумали план Б. То бишь создаем творческий тандем. Мы решили писать тексты вместе весь день, но так за полгода не написали и песни. Мы как тычинка и пестик, не разлей вода. Но с такими темпами на это уйдут года. Это все равно, что у тебя протектор стерт, а ты едешь из Ростова во Владивосток. Лети лепесток через запад на восток. Загадал бы я желание хиты писать на постой. Но не штраф рублей на 100, не истрав на стой не исправит положение и родной Ростов. Если не будет альбомов, то нас съедят. Так что остается уповать лишь на самих себя. А я как творческий тайм-аут воспринял тупарь, затянувшийся с августа по январь. Лучше сядь, хамили змей с попытки номер 2. Валят быка намертво. Важно вовремя поймать свою волну. Остальное не волнует, хоть ты там вой на луну. Как Уф и Айза, как негатив Дина в триаде. Буквы Х и З, даже на клавиатуре рядом. Чтобы упущенное наверстать, сажусь за верстак. А вы пока занимайте в зале места. И, кстати, по-любому больше, чем миллион и больше, чем 2 альбома. Наш один с Хамелем. Это прет, это сотрясает, это долбит. Это будто вам на голову сбросили бомбу. Это бьет прямо в цель, прямо по лбу. Это когда на концертах качаются толпы. Это прет, это сотрясает, это долбит. Это будто вам на голову сбросили бомбу. Это бьет прямо в цель, прямо по лбу. Это когда на концертах качаются толпы.
Хамили змей, еще топара 2 сапога. Мы без всяких трав можем просто так ловить ха-ха. К нам теперь и не подъедешь на хромой козе. У нас тандем, встречая наш альбом Хосе. Оторвись от ящика и вечерних газет. Мы устроим зрелище почище, чем Колизей. Колесим по Ростову мы или по всей стране. Наше настроение не уступает броне. Выбора нет, не брони нас за такой разбой. Если заденем персонажа схожего с тобой, мы все равно приветствуем всех, кому интересно, из какого теста получилось наше лицедейство. 2010 наш сезон Олимпийских игр. Самый подходящий год, когда тут рулит тигр. Он стал ручным, ведь от нас ему сорвало башню. Теперь ходит на цыпочках, как...
Alright, so at first glance, you can tell that everybody's a lot more serious. It's definitely a lot more serious country than a lot of the Latin countries in America as well. But of course, when you have a more gloomy day or more gloomy days than normal, usually in the north of any country where it usually snows and it's gloomy, you're gonna have more seasonal depression. You're gonna have more of a calm state, just everyone's attitude is gonna be a little bit more mellow, or a little bit more serious. And you'll even find that in the States. Canada, north of England, well, England itself. So I'm not surprised that a country that has more darker days, I guess, days without sun, and we're also in that season of winter, right? We're gloomy. Everybody's a lot more relaxed, more relaxed. We'll just call it that. So fun fact, Drew just told me that the metro is the deepest metro in the world, right?
Moscow Metro.
Because of the way they had it planned out in case there was a war.
Yeah, I mean,
or a certain invasion.
In case of the war. So basically, if the war happened.
So in case there was a bombing.
In case of bombing, like the bombers, it's underground warfare construction, at emergency, in emergency, what time?
Yeah, and if there was actually something that happened, this would still be fully functional.
Yeah. Underground sanitary.
How deep do you think it actually goes? Do you remember?
Oh, I think maybe, I don't know, but maybe 200 meters, 300 meters, 100 meters, I don't know.
Yeah. No, but it seems pretty deep. I mean, looking at this,
as far as I know,
going up here.
Metro is the deepest.
We still got somewhere to go.
See how the stem? The stem.
Very steep.
Steep.
Yeah, the escalators are pretty steep. So I would say this would be straight. This would be straight right there, and it just goes up. So wow. See, Drew's just full of facts and languages. Beautiful.
Welcome to Russia.
Wow. It is beautiful. Huh?
Yep.
Alright, compared to where we were by the airport, which was definitely about an hour away from the city center, looked very different, which makes sense, a lot more rural. This is the center of Moscow. So you could say this is Moscow. This is Russia, like Drew said. And let me say, this is gorgeous. Very well lit up. I mean, I'll just show you guys. Won't even talk so much, but it's not exactly what I expected. Thank you for waiting, Drew.
Most center, but very close to center. I mean, but also the center.
Oh, so we're not even in the center yet?
What?
We're not even in the center yet?
Maybe 2 steps.
Oh, two stops. Yeah, sorry.
Wi-Fi. They connected with your friend here.
She's working.
Here's sort of a architecture street. Belarusian historical architecture street. Basically the same culture, same street views.
So Drew right now is actually in Belarus, studying for social communication.
Yeah.
Social communication, and he was just telling me that Belarus and Russia is basically the same when it comes to language, culture, and even some architecture. Is that what you're saying?
What?
Even the architecture?
Yeah, but basically the same.
Gotcha.
But Belarusians want to be distinguishable. They want to have some differences with Russia as well. I mean, just have to clarify, because as for Belarusian, majority of them, if you say to them, "Oh, you're,"
Was Belarus ever part of Russia before?
it's like New Mexico state and
Okay.
the connection with
Mexico. Okay.
So they just be a part, like
So what
3 decades.
So what came first, Russia or Belarus?
I mean,
More
for
likely
for
Russia,
what?
right? For as in conquering.
Which country? I like.
Was Belarus ever its own independent country like Mexico before, like the way America conquered that part of Mexico? Was Belarus ever?
Historically, I mean, as for at least recent 500 years, Belarus and Russia are apart from each other, like for 3 decades.
Okay.
So, except that these 3 decades, they're always a united country,
Okay.
united
wow.
part.
Okay. So they're all the Soviet Union.
Yeah. So basically, they're the same. They're the same.
Oh, they're the same. They're the
Same
same.
cultures, same people.
So
same language.
Belarus just basically annexed itself, separated itself.
You can say that, but do not say that in front of Belarusian people, so they will not be happy.
Okay. I won't say that. When I go to Belarus, I won't say that.
Never mind, they're mild. So
Okay. Well, I'll have to come and go to Belarus, visit you as well.
okay.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Cool. Fun facts.
Russia will only be a third tier country,
Okay.
or maybe lower.
So, Moscow and St. Petersburg is the 2 biggest cities in Russia?
Yeah.
Two biggest cities in Russia.
2 largest, 2 richest, and 2 most important cities.
Well, like you were saying. Yes, that. It's the richest, the largest, and that's why a lot of people around the world are going to be coming to Moscow and St. Petersburg. We won't be going to St. Petersburg because we're on a different mission, but you can tell why Moscow and is the most traveled spot, one of the most traveled spots here in Russia.
See the words clearly on the rock.
Oh, it looks amazing. These doors.
We have Wi-Fi here, so I can buy
Меню посмотрите? Посмотрите.
You guys say привет, привет.
Это туда.
налево.
Направо.
Knowing that this country is
Доходите до вот этот.
restricted to the rest of the world, you can only use Russian credit cards and debit cards and Russian currency. Well, not Russian currency, sorry. I have seen dollars being used and euros being used as we were on our way. But you can't come here without cash. You can't expect to use your card to take out cash here because you need to have a Russian card to be able to take out cash. So you have to bring cash over here and then exchange it to rubles. And I'm very blessed to be able to have him too, because not knowing Russian has made it a lot more difficult to navigate around the city as of now. He needs to get a SIM card. Luckily my phone works here, and T-Mobile does extend to Russia, guys. So those that have T-Mobile, you come to Russia. So I'm gonna be having my first Russian meal for the day here in Moscow, officially here in Russia. First meal. And for those that are afraid to come to Russia thinking that there isn't any English translations, there you go. They have the English menu. So don't be afraid to come to Russia. There are English menus. They still cater to us. They still cater to us. Alright, so Drew got this beer, authentic Russian beer. And he's gonna go get the SIM card finally.
See you later, man.
See you later. Hey, you coming back here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this meal. So I think it's what is it, roast beef, potato, sun-dried tomatoes, some cheese, arugula, and that should be good to eat. Let's see, make sure I get this done right. of everything. See how it tastes. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm not sure if this is authentic Russian food. I'm assuming so, but it's definitely tasty. Very good. Feels very, it feels very fresh. So compared to a lot of things that I've eaten, this is really good plate. Very fresh, very, very, very fresh plate. And I didn't have a piece of the sun-dried tomato, so. Well, that was perfect. I'm having some lemon juice. Actually, no, apple, because they didn't have lemon. It's perfect. For the first meal in Russia, I'm definitely satisfied. All right, so Dre had to go. He had to go get some money out because he came in in the country without money, and he has to go do some crazy errand to be able to get cash out and then exchange it out for rubles. I kind of had that issue coming in. I hit the limit on Monday because I didn't know it was Martin Luther King Day. Couldn't take out more than $1,000 and the banks were closed. Then I had to take out money in London. Then I had to just do everything possible to get to the budget that I wanted to, because I know that you can't come into this country using a regular Visa card, because here they're only using Russian banks and Russian cards. So, but for now, I'm walking towards a hotel, and hopefully they just accept me without having to reserve. Hopefully there's some room. As for now, what else can I say? I'm having a great time. Food has been great. This is a beautiful city. I mean, to me, it's a marvelous city, and I'm sure there's a lot more in store for us. So let's keep going. I'm a little cold. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's actually, I can't even talk, but it's freaking cold, and whatever. Let's keep going.
Эй, эй, я в моменте и пролетел который день я не заметил. На своих двух и мне навстречу только ветер. Мне светит солнце, хоть и говорили все тут, что мне ничего не светит. И мы раскрасим серый Питер, подарим ему улыбки. Я в моменте, извините, не бежите, не звоните мне. Каким бы трудным ни был путь, иду, куда глаза глядят и куда ноги ведут. Эй, я в моменте и пролетел который день я не заметил. На своих двух и мне навстречу только ветер. Мне светит солнце, хоть и говорили все тут, что мне ничего не светит.
Всю свою жизнь я просто бегу за чем-то. Не знаю зачем, просто бегу за чем-то. Я так давно уже не находил момента, чтобы сделать вдох, выдох, перезагрузить ленту. Я уже и забыл, когда смотрел на звезды, и делал все, что хотел, ведь так хотел быть взрослым. Когда еще я вернусь домой в тех старых.
So I killed the battery on the camera just because of how cold it is here. I wouldn't say it's like in freezing temperatures. I mean, it's in freezing temperatures, but it's not in like -degree weather. But it is cold enough to kill my battery. So we're gonna go ahead and keep filming with the phone. Luckily, we still have that. So.
И пролетел который день я не заметил. На своих двух и мне навстречу только ветер. Мне светит солнце, хоть и говорили все тут, что мне ничего не светит. Из блокнота в мусорку, листики как в пустоту. И опять на кухне и осень. Дождь холодный по щекам наберет воды в стакан. Но цветок не поливает вовсе. Номер блок и сердце блок, новый жизненный урок. Ты себя влюбляться не просила. На двери опять замок, чувствую дым под потолок. И его портрет повешен криво. Раз, два, три кавычки, сигарету спичкой, и дотла сжигаются совместные альбомы. Только вот привычка, ты к нему как птичка. Позовет и ты опять сорвешься, по-любому знаешь. Дура, потому что...
One thing I have noticed here in Moscow is that it's like at night, it reminds me of Paris at night, you know, City of Lights, but it's also mixed in with something like Rome, if that makes any sense. I mean, it has this old architecture to it, and the lights are incredible at night. I mean, everything's very well lit up, and you technically don't need the sun. It makes sense if it's gonna be, you know, a country that's gonna be, I guess, lacking sun, but definitely loving it. Definitely entertaining at night.
Кукурок, да как он мог, да как он мог. Ты ему в секреты враз. За минуты сотни фраз, а он с другой, как и с тобой. Совсем другой, совсем не твой. Отпускай так сложно, лезешь вон из кожи. Ты в себя влюбляться не просил, и остывший кофе вновь напомнит тебе правила. Себе ты обещала, будешь сильной. Раз, два, три кавычки, сигарету, спичку, и дотла сжигаются совместные альбомы. Только вот привычка, ты к нему как птичка. Позовет и ты опять сорвешься, по-любому знаешь.
Дура, потому...
As someone that just got here today as a tourist, completely new to the country, I'm going to tell you my first thoughts so far. Everybody has been extremely respectful, extremely sweet, educated. They seem to have a well sense of discipline. Everyone is following the rules for the most part. Everybody waits when they're supposed to wait, go when they're supposed to go. You know, that means traffic lights, that means subways, that means waiting in line for food. Honestly, so far, this big monster that they paint out Russia to be, which, you know, has reason, you know, but honestly, I was really nervous. And honestly, I just, this is not what I thought, it's not what I expected. You know, we think of Russia being this industrial open land just full of snow and tanks. That's not what I found here. So, you know, I'm pretty happy. Everybody's been really friendly, and I know the United States is known for its freedom of speech, freedom of being whoever you want to be. That's fine. That's perfectly fine, right? I'm American. But just, you have that fine line of respect and kind of disrespect, right? So I think we're almost to the hotel. And yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm filming across the streets. I just passed by a police officer and he didn't blink an eye. So I still respect though. I'm not trying to film him. And they don't want to be filmed, so I respect that. Like I said, this is not my home. This is someone else's home. And I have to come in, take off my shoes, and make sure I respect the home, just like I would in any other country that's not mine. And even in my own country. Once I leave my actual house, I'm gonna make sure I respect. So, of course, you know, it's normal to find ourselves in a point where we could be misunderstood and we misunderstand each other, but that's something I try to keep in mind when I go to new countries. So this guy in front of me just helped me out with directions. Yes, in Russia. We're on the way to help you out. I'm alone. I'm alone. People help. I think we found a hotel. Yeah, this has to be it. And we just got into the room. Show you guys a little bit. Nice and peaceful, cozy. Just what I need for the night. I'll be staying here 2 nights. Yeah, beautiful painting. Show you guys the bathroom. Now this is just gonna be your average hotel that you'll get here, but obviously, just like anything else, they have really expensive and nice hotels. I just wanted to go ahead, get everything situated for the night. And I'm not gonna lie, because I am counting each dollar of mine, very carefully because I'm not really sure how expensive things are here. I don't know how fast my money could be blown, and I'm here for another 17 days. I want to make sure that I'm tiptoeing and making sure that I'm making the right moves, because once your money's gone, it's gone, and I have no one to help me. So I got to make sure that I make it to the day 18 where I could catch my flight. And once I'm outside of Russia, I could go ahead and use my card again. But as of now, all I can depend on is what I brought to Russia. And that's it. And my mind. So, all right, guys, I'm exhausted. I've been training for a couple of days. Showed you guys, I went straight to filming. I'm very well disciplined. So I do my best to give you guys, things as soon as possible. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the first day of the vlog here in Russia. And yeah, tomorrow's just another day. So love you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll talk later.